Alright, well, we got the Kia pulled in to the shop. We're going to get the hood open, take a look. First thing we're going to do is figure out how to run this wire. So maybe pop these panels open, like on the door. But anyways, let's get this hood up and get going. Alright, well, I did, let's see, I did get the hood open. You can see the battery right here. That's a connection. That's kind of cool. I look down right here. I do see a rubber grommet down there. So I'm going to look down here underneath the car. And I'm going to see if, obviously it's dark, but I'm going to see if I can get through that rubber grommet. Alright, so it's gonna be hard to see this, but I'm not sure. But I did stick a little punch tool, my little pokey tool, through that rubber boot up there, because it looks like that goes through. So, and I do see it over here. Let's see if we can see it in there. Let's see. And it's hard to see. Let me see. Can I get the camera in there? Let's see if I can focus. And I could not get the camera in there, but anyways, and it's like right there. I think you can kind of see it right there. But it is poking through, barely. Hopefully you guys can see that. But anyways, I'm gonna try to get it through that. And so I don't have to drill any holes, but so it's just rubber to rubber. It'll kind of seal it up. But let's keep going. Okay, so I got the fish tape through, and that was a real pita. It's like a triple layer grommet something. But so as you can see, I got it through down here to that rubber grommet, and then I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get this back through. I'm actually gonna run the 12-volt remote turn on, because I'm not sure where I'm gonna get that source. So I'm just gonna run this through with that power. Okay, so I got both of those ran through the little grommet down there, and I just have them sitting right here. So now I need to clean up this little mess I have right here. I need to pull these panels off right here, because I need to make sure I have enough wire going all the way to the back in case I need to adjust it. I don't want to zip tie anything down. So let me start cleaning up that mess and then start removing these panels. Okay, so let me give an update before I get too far ahead of myself. So what I did was, on this molding, you literally just pull it up, right? So it just like kind of pulls out, and then this piece is down here like this, and it just snaps out with these little clips right here. You can see those little snap clips. So this just, you could pry this out with your hand, pop it straight up, and then this piece was over here, and this one you can see has a clip right here and right here. So this just gotta go. I mean, it popped out really easy, but it's just like pop, and then I kind of just pulled it back and it popped right out. And then over here in the back, so it's just those two panels. Over here in the back, you have this panel. Alright, so this panel goes here, like so. And what you got to do is, this seat just pops down. You can see that there's a little clip right there. It's kind of hard to see because it's so dark. Let me get a light. this will help here. But right here, there's a little hole where there's a little clip in the seat, and this just pops up, boom. And then this little plastic piece goes in here, and there's two screws. There's one right here that goes there. I know it's hard to see, but then there's another one. It's right there. You take those two Phillips screws out, and then the same thing. This just has clips, two clips. They just pop straight up. Boom, and it just literally pops right out. And then what I did was I pushed my fish tape to this little hole, so I didn't want to worry about this piece. I pushed it through. It went right through. There's actually like a decent sized gap right there, right next to the old, or the original wiring harness. And then I just taped all of, so I have my power wire, my turn on, and my base knob in here. And I pulled it, went right through. So I still have to pick up the slack, but, and then so that's what I have right here. I just taped it to my fish tape, just pulled it through. So anyways, just give an update on these little panels, super easy to deal with. So let me pull the slack out, get this all tidied up nice and neat, make sure I have enough power wire, and then I'll get all the panels back in, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so once again I have the fish tape coming from the back here underneath the seat, and we're just going to try to pull this through. I probably could have stuffed everything through there, but let me see if I can do this without filming it, but I don't know. Okay. I think I got it. Alright, so see, so now pull it through, pull up the slack, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, so I got the fuse holder in right here. I haven't tightened it down completely. I do have it tapped in right here, and no fuse, of course, because I don't want no power going through it. But I'm gonna figure out how to mount that, or I don't want to do nothing like super permanent, so I'll figure that out. But and then I got everything tucked away right here, nice and neat. It goes all the way up, but I know it's kind of dark in there, but maybe you can kind of see. But anyway, so I'm gonna put these panels back on, and then keep moving backwards. Go to the back. All right. So I got this side all buttoned up, as you can see. I mean, looks like I wasn't even there. I did bend that a little bit, so that's probably gonna take a minute to kind of form back. But and then I have this wire here. This is for the base knob. It's because I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna put it. I just kind of got it coming out right here. So let's move on. All right. Well, this back side is done. All the wires in, all the molding, everything put back. So we can close this. And then I just got all the wiring coming out here. Now some may be asking why I haven't run an RCA or anything like that. That's because I'm hoping, this is a subwoofer, so I'm hoping to tie into that and get the high level off of that, and hopefully I won't even need that turn on wire. Hopefully that'll do it. So but I gotta figure exactly how I'm gonna get all that done. So let's keep going. All right, well, I did have the wires all the way over here, and I know it's dark in here, but so I have the ground. I used some of my ground. I have the ground, and I extended the high level right here because I'm not sure where I'm going to ground it, and I have to go all the way around to the other side to get the subwoofer high level. But you can see right here, so what I did was I did leave this long so I can move this subwoofer around, or if I had to take it out, and I just kind of put this loom on there, and you know, it'll just like tuck back in there. But so now I need to figure out where I'm gonna ground it and feed that wire through up and attach it to here, I'm thinking. So getting close, but the ground, I gotta figure that out. Okay, so I did find a ground right underneath this seat right here. I ran the other wire around. Let's see, over here, and I connected it right here. I just used some little whatever you call those little connectors, so I could just remove them if something happened or whatever. But so it's just fished it through there, and it's all in. So I mean, I haven't mounted the base knob, but I mean, it should work. So let me wrap some of this mess up, and then maybe we'll give it a test. I still gotta put the fuse in though. Alright, well, I did already have something kind of funny happen. I'm not sure, I haven't even started the car yet, but I plugged this in and I already have a light on and the amp is on. So I'm not really sure why that is. Let's start the car. Of course, the car's telling me I have the trunk and the hood open. Oh, it is so hot, as you can see. It's 100 right now. Okay, so I'm not sure. Okay, so if I turn it all the way up, I think I'm gonna have to go, and I think the gain is all the way down. So let me work on that, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I did get it. I actually had a bad connection, so it wasn't even working at all. So anyway, so I got that figured out. So I'm kind of glad I didn't mount this, because I think I'm just gonna turn it up like 3/4, and I think it's gonna be perfect for my wife. But let's let me restart this song. Of course, I gotta use, you know, YouTube music. So let's just pump it up to about 70, and then we'll hit play. Let me see, where am I at on this thing here? I think I'm at about, well, I'm gonna go all the way down. This potentiometer, I can tell it's not making a huge difference. So let's hit play. See, I'm not even sure if you guys will be able to hear this, but that's all the way down. And of course, you know, this is playing it over or whatever. But so if I go, try to turn this all the way up, this is more for the look. It makes a little bit of difference, but I'm not gonna lie, it sounds pretty good. I could probably go about halfway. I think that'll be good for my wife, but let's just max it. I think I have a gain all the way up too. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna be honest with you, it doesn't sound awesome, but I think this is pretty much exactly what my wife was looking for. Just a little bit more bass, You know, because the stereo, I mean, the stereo actually sounds pretty good. It just not, it doesn't have as much bass as the Acadia that she used to drive all the time. So she was kind of spoiled with that Bose. That car sounds pretty good. And like I said, now this one, I mean, that bass is getting with it, man, for just being a little $200 subwoofer. Now my wife's gonna think she's bumping again. Anyways, let me go ahead and close out this video. Hopefully I got mostly everything on there. You know, the wire, obviously the wire run and doing all that mess, that's the most difficult part, running the wire and all that stuff. But making that connection to that subwoofer in the back, that little subwoofer, I mean, that made this job pretty easy, because I didn't have to run nothing up here. I didn't have to tap into the other speakers, anything like that. So, you know, it's already back there. So if you just want to add a subwoofer to your little Kia and you have your sub back there, that will make this super easy. So, you know, so basically, to sum everything up, I ran power from the fuse, I mean from the battery all the way to the back. I did run that remote turn on. I didn't even have to use it, because the high level that I connected to from that subwoofer, that turns it on, turns the amp on. The issue is, you know what, that I did have that issue where this little light was on already. So I'm not really sure why that was. Maybe because I had the doors open and all that stuff, so the car was already kind of on. I don't know, but I mean, the only reason it should be turning on is because of that signal from the subwoofer. But if I have issues with that, I will definitely make another video, because, you know, that kind of doesn't make sense why that would be on already. The amp would be on when the car's off. But anyways, sounds pretty good. I mean, you know, for $189, I believe I paid $200. You could throw a little bump back in your car. All right, one little update. I did end up mounting the deal on here, only because I could just replace this little piece at some other time if I wanted to. So, oh, music's playing. Gotta go. Okay. So I kind of figured, well, I know what's going on. I just don't know why it's going on. Now, I was having that issue where the amp was already on. It didn't look like it was shutting off and this and that, but I did figure out. Now watch. So when I walk towards the car. Let me turn these lights on. Now I'm going to look down there and no green light. Okay. So it's off. The amp is off, which is good. Now let's go. Now let's grab the key. Now watch this. I'm gonna hurry up and go fast. You're gonna see it turn on. There it is. It just turned on. So I don't know why, but see, when I get close to my car, the little lights come on. You know, like it knows the key is close or whatever. So I don't know what it's doing, but you can see the lights on. So the amp is on. Well, when the key gets close to the car, whatever it's doing, it's turning the amp on. So it must be giving some kind of signal to the radio, which gives the signal to the subwoofer in the back, where I'm getting the signal from, and then it's turning on the amp. I know it sounds weird, but it's the only thing I could think of. So anyways, if anybody was wondering, probably not, but I'm gonna put this at the very, very end of the video. So hopefully, if you're wondering about this, you're gonna watch the whole video. But that's what it is. So it is turning off. The amp is turning off, which is awesome, because I was kind of worried about that. And so everything's working good. Now I'll just give maybe in a couple months or a month or so, maybe weeks, I don't know, whatever. But I'm gonna let my wife drive it, see if she likes it. I'll do an update video at some point in time. Anyways, signing off. Peace.